More on equations involving fractional expressions. We have 17 plus t over t plus 32 plus t, and that's all over t, and this is equal to 100. We want to solve for t. We need to find the solution. We need to find the LCD is what we need to do. And the LCD in this particular problem is just t. Makes sense. See, we have a common denominator here, as you can see. And another way of looking at this is you can just multiply through by t, or you could just add both the equations together. But I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to multiply t, okay, by the whole thing. Over t plus t times and of course this would be equal to t times 100. So don't forget the right hand side. Now, as you can see here, these t's are going to cancel out, and so we're going to be left with 17 plus t plus, and then you see here, they cancel out, 32 plus t is equal to, and of course, we're going to always write that out in front of t. And now, let's go ahead and collect up our like terms. So we have a t, another t, so we add their coefficients, and that just becomes 2t. And then we have a 17 plus a 32, and that becomes 49. And that's all equal to 100t. So since we have a 100 as a coefficient in front of t on the right and only a 2 as a coefficient of t on the left, let's go ahead and subtract 2t from both sides, where I also think of it as just taking it over to the right. But remember, the sign changes. So it's become 100L or 100T. My T's are looking like L's. Okay, so remember, we're subtracting 2T from both sides. Okay, let's keep that in mind. So this becomes 98T. And 49. So to get that, isolate that t, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal, okay, of 98, which is 1 over 98, to both sides. Therefore, those will cancel out, and we'll be left with 49 over 98 is equal to t. However, the question is always, can we reduce that fraction down? And the answer to that is yes. It's 49 plus 49 is 98. What does that tell us? Well, 49 goes into 98, so this becomes a half. This becomes a half. Okay? So there you go. But remember, we should always take the half and plug it in up here and check. You should always check your work. Make sure that's the solution. I'll let you do that. Hey, you know where to find this stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.